Here at PCSimulators.org we have a number of channels which we portray the simulation gaming genre. In particular our PCSimulators.org website, where you'll find all the latest news and information on PC simulation games. And of course from time to time we hold competitions and giveaways. Our latest competition is our Bus Simulator 16 in association with Astragon Entertainment, who've given us 2 copies of Bus Simulator 16 Gold Edition, and that includes some Mercedes-Benz DLC packs too. So if you want to know how to enter, click on go to our website pcsimulators.org, click on the blog link, and you'll find information on what to do. And our websites also we have Facebook pages, and facebook.com/PC Simulator Gaming is our Facebook page, and our group also on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/PC Simulators. Here you'll find information from all our community, as well as some developers and publishers as well, who will be posting in our groups. And today we are going to look at City Car Driving Simulator. So if we have a look at this main page here on Steam, I can show you what we're going to talk about. So here we go. It's now available on Steam, and it was previously available as a download from their website, and here it is. It is basically a car driving simulator, and we'll be looking at that in the next few minutes. It's £20.51 at the moment on Steam, as you can see. There's a number of add-on packs as well where you can install different cars as well, but we won't talk about that just yet. At the moment you can see that it has mostly positive reviews overall, so that's a good thing, and we'll be loading that up now and having a look, so bear with us. Okay, so let's explore what are these options. Career, click on career. We've got training, so we've got career, we've got driving school student, novice, experience, profession, and special training. So if you click on novice, this task is not available at the current stage, so you need to drive out of the yard, but you do not remember the road, and the navigator is not sure anyhow. Okay, can we do that? No, we can't. So it looks like we have to do the driving school first. So let's click on training anyway, and I click on start, and wait for it to load. So for those of you who have Track IR, now Track IR is something that you can use to look around as you would in real life, without the need for three monitors or 2 or 3 monitors. And it accomplishes that by putting some sensors on your cap or on your headset, and these sensors will feed information back to a little sort of scanner on your monitor. So if you want to know more, go to Google Track IR and you'll see what I mean. It is compatible with this sim, so that's great news. So you can move your head around and look around the cockpit with your head, as I am doing now. There you go, you see. So I don't have to worry about loads of monitors. I can just look around. So this is the car we're in. It looks good. You can zoom in and have a look around. You've got a radio there, etc. So first of all, we need to belt up. So it says press the L3 button. So I can't remember what the L3 button is, so I need to go in here to settings, and I'll just go look for my belt and see what I've got for my belt. L3. So I'm not sure what L3 is, so I'm going to put it B. Okay, so I know it's belt. So I put my belt on. So start the engine. I've got that mapped to my O key. There we go. And I got a bit of force feedback there too. So my indicators. Now the parking brake. So it's the space. Oh, square button, yep. And now the clutch. I have to press my clutch. It didn't actually show you the pressing the clutch there, see? It's a shame. It'd be nice if the pedals move. Okay. Now I'm going to put gas on. And off we go. Throw it off. I'm not sure we're meant to be going now. So far it looks good. So we just change gear as well. Looks good, it feels good. Oh, what I did, I did shift to the second gear. Let's start again anyway, to keep it happy, but that's a bit, okay. Start the car again. my beam, my belt on. I'll wait now till it tells me to change, and I'll show why I've got to wait. Okay, I've got to do exactly what I wanted to do. So gone back to first gear. Turn left. Turn right. I must say, it does feel quite good when you're changing gears. I've been driving for many years myself, and it's quite. Oh, I didn't know I had to stop. Okay, it's quite good actually. Let's click on exit. Okay, we didn't do great in there because I didn't follow the instructions properly. Let's click on free driving and see if we can change our car. So we've got sort of car we got here, and we've got a few different cars. Some are locked, but like I say, you can purchase some new ones. So let's go for this Lada. Let's go for I don't know. Let's try a different colour. Oh yeah, nah, I don't like that one. White. You can have automatic gearbox and anti-lock brakes. You can click learner plate, so you got learner driver. Or for novice, and no signs or plates, so we won't go for any. So click on the area. Also, we've got a couple of different areas we can drive in. We're going to go to the new city and the business district. Let's try night, and let's try some rain. Okay. Route generation. Okay, we'll leave that there. Click on start. Okay, so here we are at the car. Let's see if we can start the engine. Got our lights on. And quickly have a look outside. There's us in our Lada. As you can see, nicely modelled car. Looks very good. They got a church just like that actually. So press V again to sniff to go through the camera views. And there's another camera view. I'm using my track IR to move around. And this is inside, just right near the window, and that's back to the cockpit view. So before we go, let's have a look at other settings for the camera. We've got boost mode there, so hazard beam adjustment of you can adjust your mirrors. Yeah, can we open any doors? Move camera forwards, number 82, reset camera position, zoom in. I can zoom in and out. I got VR as well here. GPS navigator on and off. That's capital O. So okay, let's try that. Well, there's a navigator, tells you where we are. That's good. Also now you got your navigator, and up in the top left you see there you got your miles per hour, your engine, your belt. You've got our belt, so let's put our belt on. There you go, as the light goes up. We've got our parking brake on, so we'll take that off. Okay, and we got our lights on. That's good. So we're just going to pull out and have a quick drive around the city. Actually, before we go, it doesn't seem to be taking my reverse gear, so let's just quickly change my reverse gear. So sixth gear is there, and my reverse gear is pushed down. That's it. So okay, let's continue. So we're in reverse. We're going to pull out. Make sure there's no one coming. Oh. I'm going to give way. Wrong way of car placement. Well, I don't understand how that would be the wrong way because I'm trying to get out. Okay. Okay, go put into first. So let's go this way. sort of light into the terrain. That's very good. And we want to be near the lane, so let's go this way. And let's have a look at the camera views. They've done a good job, I have to say. Oh, there's the Christmas decorations. That's what we chose earlier, the Christmas sort of theme. We've got Christmas decorations in the street. Okay, get back inside the car. So, turn off my indicators. And the wheel moves as well with the wheel. That's good. And the effects on the winds, look at the effects on the windscreen, the water coming down. That's well thought out. And these small things like that which make a difference. The attention to detail, as I always say in my videos. And I think you can also adjust the oh yeah, here we go. Can we adjust the mirrors? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you can adjust your mirrors. That's great. So that's a good little touch. Pressing the F button allows you to change your wing mirrors and your internal mirror. So that's good. All the other cars seem to be quite intelligent so far. And you see in the bottom left hand corner as well, your inputs. That's my brake. Oh, and I stalled my car because I lifted my clutch up. So put it back on. Well, that shouldn't work, should it? Okay. Yeah, it's a bit slow. The red light. The radio's on as well. I wonder if we can actually hear the radio. The only thing is, if I put it in neutral, the car stalls for some reason. So that is in neutral, but it's actually stalling. So I don't know why. I just wondered that when it stalled earlier, but that's actually in neutral. So perhaps we need to look at it in neutral. Thing I've noticed so far. So we're going into this town at night, raining. Let's try that again. So let's see what the neutral key is. There's a neutral gear. Okay, it says what happened there? I put neutral gear, my blue button here, L2. Put my brake back what it was. Okay, so I just allocated a key to my neutral gear. Let's try that. So start the engine again. You see it's stalled. That's better. So now I put it in neutral, and it's not stalled. So you have to, if you've got. It seems to me that if you've got a Logitech G29 with a shifter, you need to assign a neutral key, and then it seems to not stall when you stop it. So I've got my foot off the clutch, and that seems to work. Okay, so that's good. Right, okay, let's try something else. Let's go back to another menu screen. Let's choose another car. Let's have a look at what about this? That's locked. Let's have a look at that one. Let's go for blue. I don't like blue. Green's fine. What's this standard? Go back. Try another area. Let's try Old City, and let's try the motorway. Back. We're going to try changing the weather. Let's have a sunny day today. Daytime, because we want to see what it looks like in the day. Traffic. We leave that as it is. Okay, that's good. So we're going to try another car, this truck, on the motorway. Click on start and see what that looks like. So yeah, the reason it was stalling then, it was because even though I took my foot off the gear and it was in neutral, my pad, it was stalling, so it looked like it didn't understand where the neutral was, even though my joypad was in the middle. So I need to check with the developers about that. So if you've got your shifter, and if it is in neutral, how do you assign that? Because it's difficult to actually assign that, because if it's just in the middle and you want to assign it, well, how do you assign it? So that's one thing to bear in mind. If you do stall and you're wondering why, it's because the shifter needs to have a neutral key allocated to it. So Okay, so while this loads, so far I think is very good. And oh, here we go. So it's raining again. I thought we chose sunny weather. Right, okay, so this car is a little bit different. You can see, a bit more modern looking. Start the engine, put our belt on. More of a truck. Oh, there's some buses there. So we're going to go onto the motorway. Put our lights on. And you can let us out. Oh dear, about an accident. Yeah, it's me trying to stretch forward there to get the windscreen wipers on, just 3D. One more wheel. Sounds 122 miles an hour. Still got our Christmas theme. Okay, so back to the main screen. Let's try another car. Let's click on. What else can we try? Try that one. We tried this one, have we? No, we haven't. Let's try that one, yellow one. Let's click the area again, and we'll go to a country road. Let's try country road. Back. We want to make sure that weather this time is a bit better. So click on weather. We want it clear, as we didn't do last time. Back. Start. Okay, so here we are on a country road. This car is slightly different, as you can see. Much more modern. Oh, I put the wrong key on for that starter, so sorry about that. Let me go in and click on the controls again and make sure our engine is going to be the right key and the parking brake. Oh. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, no, the hazard warning's on. Oh god. Settings. Sorry about that. Says here hazard warning keys, hazard lights. We want them to be H, say. Okay. Okay, that's off. So let's go. Put into first gear. Belt on. Parking brake off. We're on a country road now. So this is a slightly different scenario. So I've got a few different scenarios. You've got the city, you've got the weather conditions, you've got the country road. So there's a few different options to choose from, and it does play very nicely actually. This way we're going this one, and you can see the controls as well are nicely laid out on the cockpit, on the dashboard I should say. It's a bit of a difficult to see here. I can't really see. Oh, there you go. Okay, it should be alright now. it's good that they got a couple of different and the weather scenarios. The water effect, as you saw on the lights in the last scene where we were driving at night, that was good. All the dials work in the car. But unfortunately, I can't seem to see a setting for force feedback, so I will ask the developers about that. And I don't seem to feel any feedback from the road. I couldn't find an option for it in the settings. I suppose you could have some fun looking for cars to use in this game online. There's a couple of cars available. Like I said, it's not the scope of this particular video, so we won't go into that today. So let's see if we can go this way this time. Where does this take us? So the other question, okay, how does it feel like compared to a real car? Well, with the wheel and the pedals, it's got a good similarity. That's for sure. I mean, the gear changes are quite. And your clutch are quite authentic. The steering is pretty good. I see sometimes maybe the engine revs seem to be a bit reaches high revs quite quickly, but that's because maybe it's because of the type of pedals you're using, I suppose, and setting dead zones maybe. But it is very authentic. I mean, the only thing I think that I would prefer was a bit more force feedback, because I'm not getting the feedback on the wheel that I would like. But apart from that, it's brilliant. I mean, there's no other real type simulator on the market which compares to this. This is the best, no doubt about that. And if you're going to try to learn to drive, it's a good way of actually, sort of getting used to, familiar to the way you can change gears and putting the clutch down and changing gears at the right time, etc. So pretty good. And of course the signalling. The only thing is, in the European mode, for the UK people, we drive on the other side, but this is driving on the right side of the road. So what's happened here? Oh, oh dear. Right. Okay. So let's quickly exit there. And have a look what options we got. So can we actually drive on the other side of the road? Let's click on back. Click on. Let's click on profile, I think, and click on create. And I wonder if we can click on PC simulators and click on this. So we haven't got the UK, but I think Australia drive on that right side of the road. So let's try that. Select, click on free driving. So we should then go on the other side of the road. Let's click on transport. Let's change a car. Let's get a truck. You've got automatic gearbox as well there, if you noticed. Click on here. Let's see what other areas we got. Modern district, that'll do. Okay, click on back and click on start. So yes, it's got a lot of options, got a lot of compatibility with various controllers and everything. That's a good thing. The graphics are very nice. The lighting effects are great at night. The weathering effects are great. So far it's all pluses. The only drawback is the force feedback, and I'll have another look before we round up the review, and we'll see if there's any other option, but I couldn't see one, so perhaps we need to get back to the developers about that one. So here we go. Let's wait for the game to load, and we are in our truck. So if we want to have a look at the truck outside, there we are. There's our truck, and there's another view of it. So you can see, well modelled, very well modelled. And we're inside, and there you go. So, okay, let's start it up. Of course, yes, we've got different settings here, which is a pain. So we've got to set our gears up again. This is a new profile, don't forget, because we're looking for Australia, and we're looking to see if this works on the other side of the road. So let's go back to reverse. Okay. And lights, that's fine. Belt is B, and what else we're looking for? The engine. There's the engine. There you go. Engine E. I'll leave the engine as it is, and the parking brake as it is. So nope, it's not working with the clutch either. So let's just try the clutch. Okay, brake. Oh, that's why we need to stick on the. There you go. point of reference. There you go. Don't forget, but it's changed my gears now as well, so I do got to do them again. So if you get what I just had, and your pedals aren't working, it's because it's easier to just select the settings as your car settings. Sorry, your wheel settings. Click on reverse. Okay, here we go. Let's see if that works. Right, continue. So there's no slowdown here, as you can see, with the traffic, not for me anyway. So we're trying to see this is going to drive on the other side of the road. The car is a left-hand drive though, so I wonder if we can get a right-hand drive car. Yeah, look, so this is more or less what the UK would be driving on the left hand side, so we're doing a left turn. It's giving me loads of information on the right hand side. I'm not complaining with this kit. I'm not wearing my seat belt, so put my belt on, there you go. Belt's not on. So yeah, so that's the left side of the road. So let's see now what we were talking about earlier. So if we go, let's click back here menu and then click on exit. I want to see if we can change the car actually to a left-hand drive, and it doesn't seem to tell us we can there, which is a bit of a shame. So okay, we can't see that. Perhaps we can get that from the developers as well. Have we got any left-hand drives that we can use? It doesn't actually say here where this left-hand drive on. Oh yeah, wheel right. So steering wheel right. Okay, that might be okay. Let's click on back. Start. So that's on the right-hand side. That should be the same side as about the UK drive. So you have to look at that option in the transport section when you change your car. So let's see if that's on the right side. Let's wait for it to load and have a look. Yep, so there you go. So there's your right-hand drive, and so you can drive on the left-hand side of the road with your right-hand wheel. You just have to look at the options. Australia drives on the left, and there are some cars there which allow you to drive with your wheel on the right. So great stuff. The other option we're going to look at is force feedback. So I'm in controls again, and I can't see anything for force feedback, which means that there is no setting there for us to adjust, which is a shame. Okay. Okay, so there's the page for citycardriving.com. If you want more information on it, it's also available on Steam. So if you go to Steam here, you'll see it on Steam. You can purchase it through Steam now, and like I said, well worthwhile looking at. It's £20.51 at the moment from Steam. I think on their website, let's see how much it is on their website. Let's have a look. That's $24.99. So it's up to you how you buy it. If you buy it through Steam or through their own website, I can say that we at PC Simulators recommend it. It's very, very good, and there's nothing quite like it on the market or as good as this in this genre. Don't forget our website pcsimulators.org for more information on PC simulation. We have lots of various articles on all types of simulation, and head over to our YouTube channel, of course. Don't forget to subscribe, youtube.com/pcsimulators.org, and hit the subscribe button. Also, we have a presence on Facebook, and you'll see all these links in the description and of course at the end of this video. So Until next time, I hope you enjoy this. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.